Now that the Champions League has officially ended and Real Madrid are the champions of the Champions League, it is officially time for us to play with the best 11 from the entire tournament and see if we can cook people up on FC 24. Now, I want you guys to remember, I did not pick this starting 11. I seen it. It's the starting 11 from the tournament. Do I agree with it? Not so much, but it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. We got to play with it and see if we can pick up some wins. So let's start off with the goalkeeper position. Now, before we do that, hey, if you enjoy these videos, make sure to hit that big old thumbs up and subscribe to our new channel as we drop loads of videos all the time. And I appreciate you guys being here. Without further ado, start with the goalie. So in net is a goalkeeper that a lot of people were packing throughout team of the season, and trust me, they were not happy with it. But it is a goalkeeper that luckily I had on my team already. It's a goalkeeper that made the Champions League final for Dortmund, and they were absolutely incredible this season, let's be honest. In the Bundesliga, not so much. I think they ended 4th or 5th. But in the Champions League, they were phenomenal, lads. They had so many awesome games, and they got through some difficult ones as well, and he was a big part of the reason why they were able to do it. So congratulations to this beast right here, and he is not going to be the only Dortmund player in the starting 11. A familiar face to a lot of people, and a guy that we have been seeing kind of be amazing on the European stage for many years is Hummels. Hummels, a man that played for Bayern as well, just an absolute German beast, a great center back. When you think about great center backs, Hummels' name pops up in your head because he's just a phenomenal all-around player, a leader, a player that you can't really dislike, man. So Hummels is in the starting 11 alongside his goalkeeper, and it's not done there. There's actually another face from Dortmund that was in the starting 11 for the best 11, I should say, not the starting 11, the best 11 for Bayern. And it's the young left back that does not have a team of the season card. But these two guys, Hummels also doesn't have a team of the season. These two guys are in the starting 11 or the best 11 for the UEFA Champions League. I don't really want to say too much because I haven't really watched Dortmund play in the Bundesliga. I watched them a lot in the Champions League, I'm not going to lie. But in the Bundesliga, I didn't really watch them. So I don't know the type of season that this young stud had right here. But in FC 24, he does have a pretty nice card. But I will be honest, I barely saw him this year. So I don't know why people didn't use him. We moved to the other center back position where obviously we're going to start to see Real Madrid players. And that's when big Rudiger steps into the starting 11, the absolute stud, the absolute beast, the absolute machine, the guy that just is so amazing to watch on the field. One of the coolest people on the field, in my opinion. He's so close with the fans. He's just an awesome player to watch. Big Rudiger. And I would love to know how much Chelsea fans actually miss this guy. If they, do they not? I freaking love Rudiger. I think he's just an absolute machine. But he is the center back, and beside him, another Real Madrid player, and this time it's going to be the one and only Carvajal. He's like a fine wine. The older he gets, the better he gets. I remember the game he had, I think it was against, who the heck was it against, man? It was against City. Against City, he was absolutely getting worked, but he never stopped fighting. He kept going and going and going and going and going. So I think more than anything, he definitely deserves to be in this team. Let's talk about the first 5 we put in. Right back. Do I believe he was the best? Yes, I think Carvajal was the best right back in the tournament. Rudiger, yes, definitely one of the best center backs in the tournament, hands down. Hummels, one of the best center backs? Yes, I agree with that 100%. 1,000%, I think he should be the best the center back in here. The left back, tough one because Mendy for Madrid didn't have this crazy tournament, so I'm not going to disagree with this one at all. That's not one I will disagree with. I'm not even going to attempt to disagree, so let me not disagree. I'm going to go ahead and say I don't know. At goalkeeper, the only other guy I think could take this position was Lewin. I think I said that right, but he didn't even play the Champions League final, and Dortmund had to make some incredible saves to be where they were. I mean, if you go back to the PSG game, they were hitting the post. The goalkeeper was making wild saves. So I agree. I fully agree with these 5 in the back. I have no arguments here. I think it's a phenomenal back line. And I think it definitely probably was the back line of the tournament. Now, you guys let me know if you guys agree with that statement or you disagree with that statement, but that is who made the list. We move forward to the one and only big boy Jude Bellingham. Now, I don't have his Team of the Year card. I apologize, or Team of the Season or Team of the Year. I apologize, but I do have a nice little La Liga Player of the Month card. And Jude Bellingham, I mean, phenomenal season. La Liga, Champions League, doesn't matter where he played. He was phenomenal. He was a top player the entire time. So I don't think anybody will disagree or argue this list in any way, shape, or form. Let's be 100% honest with each other. Jude Bellingham was just that great. Now, one guy that made the list that really, I don't want to say stood out, but I think he really started making a name for himself this year is Vitinha. Now, when Vitinha was at FC Porto, I'm a Benfica fan. I watched a lot of Porto games, all right, hoping that they would lose, obviously. I watched Vitinha play, and I thought he was special, but I did not realize how special he was until the game against Dortmund and just this season, watching him kind of control that midfield at such a young age for PSG. It excites me to see him hopefully potentially play in for the Portuguese team in the Euro, because he deserves it. He is a phenomenal football player, phenomenal passer of the ball, phenomenal vision. I am just excited to see Vitinha play for Portugal and the future of Vitinha. And now no Mbappe at PSG, so it'll be exciting to see what they do going forward with all these young players at PSG. Now, the last guy to go, or the last midfielder to get in, is kind of a shocker to a lot of people. I don't have any of his special cards, so I just have his gold card, and he's in the starting 11, another Dortmund player. Now, that's crazy. This was a player that was at Manchester United, I think last season on loan, right? Maybe the year before that. And, you know, just is what it is. And now all of a sudden he's in the starting 11, best 11 in a Champions League comp. Like, that's crazy. That is just, that's monumental, dude. That is huge for him, for his career. Just, I did not expect to see him in this starting 11, but he is. And he's a phenomenal player. I have nothing negative to say about him in any way, shape, or form. Just an absolute beast. Now, one player that is in here, and it's the only player from Bayern, is the beast himself, one of the best number 9s of our time, I guess we could definitely say. It's the one and only big 97 rated Harry Kane. Harry Kane, the English beast, who obviously went to Bayern and continued his amazing success of scoring goals, but also went to Bayern and continued his success of not winning trophies. So hopefully that will change for him very soon. But at the moment, my boy Harry Kane just cannot buy a trophy for himself. It's sad to see, if I'm being 100% honest with you, but that's sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. We move to the right wing position when one of my favorite young players comes into it. It's the one and only big boy Phil Foden, who had a phenomenal season, phenomenal Champions League, and I'm gonna imagine that he's gonna have a phenomenal Euro as well. But he is the second Englishman or the third Englishman, I should say, into the starting 11 for the best in the Champions League, and we'll touch on that in just a minute. The last player into the team, obviously you guys know who it is. It's the one and only big Sancho. I'm kidding, it's not Sancho. It's the one and only big Vinicius Brasileiro. Vinicius Jr., the big Brasileiro, the monster. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. Let's really get into it. Let's touch on it because we have to. So as you look at this team, okay, I'm going to throw a manager in so I can get a little bit of better chemistry. As you look at this team, what's the number one thing that stands out to you? To me, it's how many English players are in it. They are the leading team. Let's be honest. They are the leading team in this team. Like, they have the leading nation. They have 3 English players, okay? There is 2 German players, 1 Spanish player, and then everyone else is from a different country. So when you really look at that, England is really, really putting on for football right now. I've been telling you this. I've been telling people this. I think going into the Premier League, going into the Euro, people need to understand how good of a team England is, because they are phenomenal. I just think they're definitely a team to watch, but Harry Kane, amazing. Jude Bellingham, amazing. Phil Foden, amazing. And there's so many lists. Saka, I mean, the list goes on. For this game, we will be in a 4-3-2-1 with Jude Bellingham and Vitinha kind of controlling the midfield. Phil Foden, Kane, and Jude Bellingham up. Vinny, Kane, and Foden up top. Hummels, Rudiger as our main center backs, obviously. And yeah, man, we should be able to really cook up with this team. I hope that's how it goes. I hope we score a lot of goals. I hope we beast and we feast. Phil Foden off chemistry, Vitinha off chemistry, which sucks. But at the end of the day, it's a phenomenal team, and hopefully we can now pick up some wins. Let's see how many wins we can get. So our first game, here we go. Let's do it, man. Let's rock out with it. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we play. Hopefully we cook up and, like I said, score a lot of goals. especially with Harry Kane. I'm excited to play with Harry Kane. I don't really have much playing time with Harry Kane's team of the season, so I'm excited to see if he's actually a beast or if he kind of reeks. By the way, I've never used Rudiger as well, and we almost got scored on already. Big save from the Dortmund beast. I can't really find that many openings, if I'm being honest. We finally make a little play here. It's my boy Vitinha dancing, and Vinicius Jr. is gonna help us take the lead. 8 minutes in, took us a while. That's our first shot at goal. I'm not gonna lie, we've been getting attacked, but that's what it's been for Real Madrid this season. Sometimes they would get attacked, they would hit a little counter with Vinicius Jr., and all of a sudden they're winning a game just like we did right there. Harry Kane finds that boy Vinny, he runs right through one, and he scores again. And in 9 minutes, we're up by 2 because Vinicius Jr., great ball from Harry Kane, by the way, and Vinicius Jr. makes a baller of a play, if you ask me, and puts the ball past the goalkeeper to make it 2-0 for us. And the best 11 in the Champions League has started off amazing for us. Hopefully it continues. Do I got somebody back post? My boy Phil Foden, he brings it down and Phil Foden scores. 12 minutes in, big Phil Foden to the back post, brings it down his chest, rockets into the back of the net. 3-0 for us. What a goal from big Phil Foden. What a goal from the team. We are cooking. The one guy I thought would score a lot of goals, Harry Kane, hasn't really touched the ball. I mean, he did get an assist, but he hasn't really scored as many as I thought he would. I thought he would be going crazy for us. I thought he was going to have a field day with Vinny passing him the ball and stuff, but nah, man, it's the complete opposite of what I thought. Maybe he can get involved here. I cut up, doesn't work. Do I have a pass? I do. Another one, beautiful. Vinny, Kane, did I mess up? No, we're on it. Harry Kane shoots, he scores. Oh, we love you, Harry. We do. We love you, Harry. We do. We love you, Harry. We do. Oh, Harry, we love you. Big goal for Harry Kane, man. 4-0 is what we're going to do in the first game with the UEFA Champions League squad. Pick up a big W. Let's see if we can do it again. Hopefully our second match goes as good as our first match, right? Our first match was phenomenal. Our second match, we get matched up against Rafael Leao and Mahrez. Very good card in Rafael Leao. Hopefully we can cook up though. Harry Kane, nice pass to my boy Vinny. Vinny, working one. Vinny, near post, scores. 1 minute into the game, Vinicius Jr. hitting the celebration. You love to see it. That was easy, bro. That was actually too easy. I feel like this game's gonna have to get a lot harder because that was a very, very easy goal. I got Harry Kane running straight through the middle. Here's Harry. Harry ball rolls. Harry finds a good pass to Vitinha. I lay it off again, and it's in the back of the net from Jude Bellingham. And just like that, Dan the man, see you next time. He might be rage quitting. Y'all, listen, I mean, it was just too easy. It was just too easy. Did he rage quit? He's not rage. He's staying. He's staying. He's staying. That was the two goals I scored, lads. I got to be honest. Those were really easy, bro. Really easy. Jude Bellingham. Nice find. Foden. What a pass. Harry Kane. Nah, 3-0. Let's say he's done. What a pass from Phil Foden, the English beast, lads. We are going to win again. Quickly, easy peasy, bro. We just slid through those games. That was phenomenal from us. This team was wild, bro. I don't even know if there's anything else to say about it, bro. This team's not even on full cam, and I love it. I'll tell you the weaknesses and obviously the W's. The weakness of the team, I got 2 matches super quick. The weaknesses is that gold Sabi right there, bro. That gold card is not good enough, man. Not good enough. Also, the Hummels is kind of slow. Rudiger was amazing. Vitinha was phenomenal. Phil Foden was incredible. The little I got to play with him, he felt like just a wild, awesome card to play with. I had fun with Phil Foden. I had fun with Vitinha. Just a lot of fun, lads. So this is the UEFA 11, and we were able to dominate with it. Let me know if you guys in the comments down below, if you guys think this is the best 11. Who would you change? Would you slide Mbappe in? Do you think these were the best guys in the Champions League? I need to know your opinion because I do agree with most of it, but I don't know. Should Mbappe be in it? Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe. I'll catch you next time. Bye, guys.